I have to say that cell phones, mobile cell phone companies, had, before the earthquake, had a very aggressive and liberal policy towards cell phones. I mean, they were distributing cell phones at a very cheap rate, so they could get people to buy cards. And we had, at that time, which is, about 5, 6 years ago, this created a revolution. I mean, we had, the cell phones are all over the place. You find them in the countryside, in the slums of Port-au-Prince, in the hands of a street market woman, in the hands of a small, a small shop owner. People could just feed into that channel that already existed. This is similar to what happened in the 70s with radio. In the 70s, church groups started distributing radios, small radios, digital radios that were distributed freely, so they could, of course, carry the message, the church message. But Haitians managed to actually change the settings, so they could listen to the news. And at the same time, news in Creole were for the first time brought to radio. News is the essential driving force in radio. So here were several elements that were brought together. Radios accessible to everyone, cell phones accessible to everyone. It's kind of an explosion of mushrooming of media, of journalists, and of just people who wanted to speak out. And you just give them a microphone and they would speak out on that microphone. Today they would do it on a cell phone. They would call a radio station in a let's say one talk show and express their views. And I think this is enough of an incentive. They don't need to be paid. Being a journalist is a prestigious thing. I mean, people have a higher status because they are journalists. And if they can speak out on the radio, they behave as journalists. To them, it's just one notch above the rest.